Hey, what's up guys? My name is Eric Jacobs. I live in Fort Myers, Florida, and I drive a 2002 Lexus IS300. I got into cars many years ago, back when I was a teen. My dad, back in the 70s, used to race a 69 Camaro with a 396 and 411 gears. So I was able to rebuild my first carburetor when I was about 14 years old on an old 289. Going into the military, I went into the Air Force and I was doing training out at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. I found a 91 Mitsubishi Eclipse GST. It's the first turbo car I had owned. From there, I got stationed in a place called Minot, North Dakota, and I ended up getting rid of the car and sold it. Once I got out of the military and made my way down to Florida was when I got my Lexus IS300. So I got the car back in 2011. I found it on the forums. It's my second one that I've owned. It was already built and turboed, had a different transmission setup, so what you see today is nothing like what it was when I picked it up. This car has been through a complete revamp. Right now, it has a custom wide body that's made out of metal. It also was paired up with a Vertex kit from Japan. It had a full color change from the red, the original color, to a black, and complete transmission, engine, drivetrain, everything's been completely changed on this car. Engine setup consists of a Titan 3.4 liter stroker, which uses a precision billet crank. It has Carillo HD rods with 9:1 compression CP pistons. The head is from a GE. We put in Kelford 274 cams, GSC valvetrain. We also have Ferrea springs and retainers in there as well. The turbo manifold was designed by Sound Performance, and it is their F1 dual gated manifold, and I'm running a full 4-inch from the downpipe all the way to a Burns 5-inch exhaust. At 30 pounds of boost on E85, we made with about 75% ethanol content, right around 840 to the tire. This is running a ProEFI 128 Standalone version 3.5 setup paired with a Racepak digital dash that is customizable. So the fuel system on this car consists of a Weldon fuel pump, a couple of 10 micron filters from FuelLab, -8 feed to -6 to the billet, Swift Racing Technologies rail, injector dynamics 1700 cc, a custom dual fuel pump hanger that carries two 500 Walboro pumps. I am running a V160 6-speed transmission from a 6-speed Supra paired to a RPS twin carbon-carbon setup, GS400 carrier, and the diff has a CAS 2-way with a billet diff cover. For wheels, brakes, and suspension, I'm running a Weld 18-inch RTS front that is an 18x9, and it's at a 245/40/18 Mickey Thompson. And then on the rear, I have a 15-inch by 9.275 that has a 295/55/15 drag radial SST. The brake setup, the front, currently I'm running a 6-piston Willwood and stock on the rear. So my favorite aspect of my car is definitely the wide body with the big fat tire on the back, and it seems to hook pretty decent. The next mods probably for the car are going to be transitioning from the 6-speed V160 over to the T56 Magnum, and probably switching out to the 8.8 rear end setup from the Ford. After that, maybe going to the bigger turbo setup, probably go to either a 72 Precision or possibly go to an 80mm Bullseye turbo. Racing in cars, the way it's changed me is, one, when I'm driving down the road and I can hear a car, like in the background there's a GT3 RS, look like just took off. I put a lot of money into something that I absolutely love, but I still enjoy time with my family, and my wife has been a huge part of it. Thanks to her, I've been able to do this, because without her, none of this would have been possible. Bringing my family with me so we can enjoy the racing scene, and then going to the local car meets, talking about cars, finding people who are younger who want to know about cars and things of that nature. What I'd like to say about the next generation that's coming up in the car scene is, you know, there's so many different avenues and ways you can go about building a car. Of course, with anything, you need to set a goal for yourself, and at the same time, really consider the budget and where you're going to focus. What I've found is that when it comes to building a car is knowing that you trust the person who's going to be tuning the car, because at the end of the day, it's about who's tuning it, using some good quality parts, and again, most importantly, setting a goal for yourself and sticking with it, because these things can turn into years and years of building, which with mine, I would have been able to save a lot of money by taking heed of my own advice now.